Welcome into another Hit and Run podcast.
A show where three numbskulls break down popular
and sometimes unpopular
sports from around the world and explain them in terms that even us simple dudes can understand.
The numbskull belongs to me, John, and I'm here with my co-host Tyler,
aka the Big Piece,
and my other co-host Mike,
aka Lumberjack Samurai.
Now this week the penalty box is empty. Everybody's behaving themselves, but in the future, should we get anything wrong in the sport we're going through, please drop us a line and let us know at hnrpod@gmail.com. 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 Listen to this as you sleep at night.
A little ASMR. I like it, John. But you know what else I like besides that? Your wonderful voice. I like the Winter Olympics.
Ooh, that's right.
I
Tis
think
the season.
It is the season. I think we'll do plenty more episodes where we dive into more of the sports. But for this week, we're going to talk about one specifically near and dear to our hearts, aka curling.
Let's go.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
We're talking curling. We're not talking what you do in the gym with the 15-pound weights, John.
Whoa, shots fired.
No, we don't weight shame here. If you can do 15-pound curls, I'm proud of you.
Look at the stones on this guy, huh?
Well, thanks, Dad.
But all right, so background on curling. No one truly knows when curling began. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure for this one, I guess. All I know is that the earliest recording of someone throwing 3 stones across a frozen pond dates back to the 15th century. And the first encounter in that 15th century that we can, find is between a monk and an archbishop. So,
Wow.
specifically the Archbishop of St. Andrews. Why does any of that matter? The only reason it matters is because I just want to say curling's older than the plague.
Whoa.
Curling was around before the plague.
Too soon to make jokes about the plague.
Yeah, okay. If it's too soon, whatever. Despite all of this, curling did not actually become a part of the Olympics until the year 2006. So, long journey for it to actually be recognized as a true sport.
Wait,
Who knows
really?
if it even still is?
That's
You
crazy,
don't believe
actually.
it? 2006. Look it up. Do your research.
No, I'll just trust you.
All right, so let's get into the basics of the game. In curling, each end, or inning, if you think about it in a baseball term, consists of 2 teams, also known as a rink, if you want to be official. Like, I don't know why they call it a rink, but teams are called rinks in curling.
Okay.
On each rink, there are 4 players, and each player gets to deliver a stone 2 times in each end. At the end of an end, which is kind of weird to say, only one team can score a point. The winning team is the one that is closest to the button. What is the button? I know both of you are very, very excited to ask.
What's the button, Ty?
There we go. The button is the very center of the target rings, also known as the house. So those 3 center circles in the middle of the ice over there, that everyone loves to see when they're watching, that is called the house, and the button is the middle circle in that rings. Simple enough, right? The one team that is closest to that button wins the point, and they get a point for every stone inside the house that is closer than the other team. So if Mike has 5, if I have 4 stones instead of in front of Mike's close to the button, my team gets 4 that end. The rink with the most points at the end of 10 ends wins the match. Let's talk positions. Each rink is made up of 4 players, like I already talked about, but the positions are the lead, the second, the third, and lastly, the skip. And they each have specific duties. So the lead is the one who leads off each end. They have to throw their first 2 rocks, and basically they're just setting up guard shots where they're just kind of blocking different stones inside the house. And they have to be really good at sweeping because afterwards they're just sweeping the rest of the time. We will talk more about sweeping later. The second throw, the second goes, and they throw their third and fourth shots. They're really good at like taking out the other team's guard shots. So that's what their like strategy is. I'm going to go down and just make sure my stone hits away there at the other team. And then the third and the skip are your 2 last throws. They throw the 5th and 6th and the 7th and 8th throws. And basically they're the ones who are really working on different strategies. They're the ones who are really like, I need to spin it here, come and draw it around this stone in the middle over there, and really try to figure out how to get into the center. They're the ones where most of your strategy kind of comes into play. While I'm looking a little bit further at sweeping, so all those wonderful things you see when we're watching Olympics and you see the guys just like, cleaning the ice. The rules on that, any player, before the stone crosses the T line, and if you're like, what's the T line? It is the line on the playing surface that runs horizontally through the middle of the house. Okay. So before the stone crosses the T line, any member on the throwing team can sweep the stone in order to control the path and the distance. So once the stone goes behind the T line, only one player from the throwing team can sweep at a time. They can't have everybody doing it, just one person at a time. And lastly, if you want to sweep your opponent's stones, the non-throwing team can sweep an opponent's stone after it has crossed the T line. So that's why the T line is important. But basically, once it gets past that halfway mark, then the other team can actually start to sweep everything.
I don't want to hear about nobody sweeping my stones. Keep your broom to yourself, young man.
All in all, that is the gist of curling.
Okay.
It's really fun, I think, in order to play whenever I at least watch it. But that's basically the easiest way to explain curling. So what did I miss? Any questions?
The shoes. What's the deal with the shoe? Because they're walking around. Then the next thing you know, they're like,
are they like cleats or something?
They look like backup dancers for like a Michael Jackson music video or something. Like they're just like they walk and then they stop walking, but they still move.
That is fair. They do. They do wear specialized shoes. And the whole, I'm sorry. So essentially they are gripper shoes and they feature a rubber sole for traction that really kind of keep players stable on the ice.
They kind of look like, do you remember soap shoes? Like the ones,
know what soap
they had like a grinding plate on them. It was for aggressive walking. So like people would run and then they'd grind down a handrail like skateboarder or something.
I don't know
okay.
what that is. I'm sorry. That's another Jarts thing for us, I think.
All right.
I'm sorry. I believe you, though.
Oh, yeah.
I trust you.
Let me just be the speed bump of the podcast and bring everything to a grinding halt.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Interesting, though. I got a question.
Sure thing.
So you already know what I'm probably going to ask about. I'm a big prop bet kind of guy, especially in the NFL season. How do I like mix and match things? Is there like a perfect way to line everything up in like say like a moonshot type of scenario where you could bet $1 and win a bunch or something? Is there anything in there? Or is it just like over under? Is it just basic stuff with betting?
So basically, you're just showing the degenerate that you are. And figure out a way to
safe space.
Well, I'm glad you came to this wonderful TED Talk because yes, there is a thing called an 8-ender. And if you're wondering what is an 8-ender, it is basically a perfect end or a perfect inning, perfect round, whatever you want to call it, where every one of the team stones scores a point. So that basically means the other team is god awful, and we got every single point that end. It's so rare that you could equate it to either a hole-in-one in golf or a perfect game in baseball.
Okay.
And it's also so rare that it's never happened in Olympic play. Like not one time.
Basing how you're saying it, I'd imagine it'd be pretty difficult if they're that elite. You know what I mean? You'd have to have it in some sort of championship in a back alley somewhere.
Yeah. Like basically. So the odds, I actually know the odds on this one. The odds of this happening is estimated to be 120,000 to 1.
Wow.
So
Jeez.
Has that happened before? I'm assuming it has, but like it must be rare.
it's happened before. Otherwise wouldn't it be been like
That sounds worse than a
thing,
hole in
but-
one almost.
it's almost impossible to get this.
Okay.
The other team also has to be pretty bad for you to get it, in my
Like,
opinion.
what are the chances you're having that level of that difference of play
Yeah.
between the two teams?
I mean, probably not at the professional level.
yeah,
you
but
know.
I can't, bet on some random curling league in Wisconsin or something.
But
Wherever they
can
have them,
you?
I don't know where they are.
You can bet on a lot more curling than you actually think.
Really?
I'm not saying you can bet on some
where I
random.
can get the 120,000 to 1 odds.
Well, no, because Joe Pop down the road in his curling league is going to definitely just start throwing matches. So you can't bet on that. But there's far more that you can bet on than you would think. I just am saying like 120,000 to 1. You guys watch The Office, right?
Oh yeah.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. Just gonna- that just reminds me of Kevin Malone when basically that one episode where he's like, if anyone ever gives you 10,001 odds, you take it on anything. That's how I feel about this. Like I kind of just want to bet an 8-ender because like one day it's gonna hit and I'm gonna be a millionaire.
Come on, dude, $10 go a long way.
Just every single day, I'm gonna bet this 8-ender because one day it hits.
Like going to the
Millionaire.
roulette wheel and just betting double zeros.
Any other questions you guys have in the back of your mind about curling, or are you guys experts now?
Dude, I'm ready to hit the ice.
I'm ready. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
All right. Well, it's a little the opposite of curling and ice. But Mike, what do you got on your hot mic segment?
We're bringing back Hot Mike for this. I freaking love curling, and it's a rarity today that I'm in a pretty good mood. So this is going to be a pretty positive rant rave. It's not a rant. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. I got 6 points that I want to make about curling that I freaking love.
He's got a PowerPoint
Dialed in.
presentation.
I got
Let's
a whole
go.
PowerPoint presentation and everything. So number 1, curling is chess on ice. I mean, why go to Disney on Ice for entertainment when you can just watch curling? It's that good. And yes, one of my nieces went and saw Disney on Ice, and that's why I'm referencing it. But I'd rather say it's literally like 4D chess with physics on a slippery surface. That's essentially curling. Every stone makes an impact, right? They're thinking 1, 2, 5, 10 shots ahead. It's that you have to plan all this stuff, forcing mistakes, moving options. It's just great. It's chess. Number 2, teamwork actually matters.
I've heard it makes the dream work.
You don't have some diva wide receiver, right? Like no one. There's not one player that's like can just put it on their back and do everything. It's a full teamwork game where they all have to do their part and they all work together. There's really no there's superstars in a team or in a rink, I guess, but you don't really have that one person that like you can't do the game without him. It's a perfect team game. Number 3, the skill ceiling is so much higher than I realized. I've heard so many people especially when the Olympics come around, like, it's just a broom. I could do that. I can go out there and just broom on the ice. No, Tommy from Cleveland. You fucking can't. Okay. It's crazy. Like, it's crazy how good these people are, especially at that elite level. The other thing I noticed too, when I was watching a lot of clips and stuff, is number 4, the sportsmanship is elite. The amount of times I saw people admit their own mistakes and fouls,
Wow.
it's like there's like a curling culture. Like it seems like it's a thing. Like they're like just so tight knit, and they'd rather just stand up and be like, yeah, this isn't right. And they just shake hands and be like, okay, like crazy.
That's crazy.
So the drama will sneak up on you too. I feel like it slowly just builds some tension. Next thing you know, the strategies start tightening up, and then bam, you got a final stone. You got the entire match on the line. There's no clock management to worry about. There's no ref ball. It's just the teamwork and some skill to get it done. It's pretty cool. And the last but not least, I think curling dominates the Winter Olympics, personally. Every 4 years, people like rediscover it. But I think, even though there's some fancier sports out there, I love snowboarding and skiing and all the crazy stuff. I think curling should be the face of the Winter Olympics. I'm just going to say it. I don't care what
I love
says.
it.
I think it should be the face of the Winter Olympics because it's easy to follow. It's hard to master. So, not anyone could just go do it. And it's pretty, even though it may sound a little complicated, I feel like it's visually clean to watch the way it's, broadcasted and stuff. A lot of high stakes. And at the end of the day, it all boils down to you don't have to be born in the Alps or near a mountain. You don't have to have a $20,000 bobsled or whatever the hell that these people use. You don't need to worry about weather or some sort of generational infrastructure where they built a stadium that just sits there for a million years. You just need some ice and some stones and some teamwork and some balls. And that's really what they do. So for anyone that thinks it's still boring, curling isn't boring.
you.
I think it's just too smart for you. I'm just going to say it. And I think curling should be the face of the Olympics. And that's my hot mic.
I love it.
I love it. Not only do I love it, but I thought you were gonna be like, anyone who doesn't agree, screw you.
No, that's your line. That's your line. I hate to even ask this. There's no segue, but we didn't have a quiz last time. Are we doing a quiz again, John?
I want you to think back
Ooh, I like this already.
to the year 2010.
Okay. I was 2 years old.
The Winter Olympics were happening. The country? Canada. The city? The fine, fine, fine metropolis of Vancouver.
Okay.
And we are talking about one of those players today because one of those players is going to be inducted into the Hall and Goats.
It's back.
It's back.
I heard somebody say, I can't go for that. No, no can do.
Oh, this guy's on a roll.
You know what I can do?
The second one.
I could sit here and I could tell you about some incredible curlers. Maybe Jennifer Jones, known as the Ice Queen. Maybe Kevin Martin, the Old Bear. They all have great nicknames. Glenn Howard, the Master. My personal favorite, Brad Gushu, the Newfoundland Iceman. All fantastic athletes. But the phenom that I'm talking about today is actually, it's a team.
Rink?
It is Canada's own from Sexsmith, Alberta, Canada. We're talking about Christy Moore and her 5-month-old unborn child that was in her womb while she was curling.
What?
One of 3 Olympic athletes to be pregnant during the Olympic Games and
That's
competing.
insane.
Right? I mean, I almost feel like that's cheating. Like, do
Center
you
of
get
gravity?
down in
Did it
that?
kind of adjust?
Whoa.
Did it kind of adjust like how she positioned herself almost?
Dude, I don't know if there's a tiny malformed hand that comes out of the womb and maybe pushing stones. Who knows? But all I know in my brain is burned the image of that deep lunge that they do and that just beautiful pregnant belly just sticking out, and
I
I
don't
was
think
like,
we're in Canton
that
anymore.
that
I don't know
is.
where all the goats is, but oh my god.
Oh, come on. You can't tell me that that's not amazing. I mean, granted,
It's never
Oh,
coming
it's
back.
incredible. It's incredible.
I mean, granted, I did also look at another team's, like a male team's player, and that dude had a beer belly that looked like he was pregnant. So I'm like, all right, 6 in one, half a dozen in the other there. But
That's center of gravity or something. Redistributes
but
the weight.
Christie was an alternate for the team, but the Canadian team did go on to win a silver medal that year.
Wow.
So
Did the baby
pretty
get
awesome.
one too?
the baby.
Yeah, 4 months later when that baby came out, that the youngest Olympian ever.
Yeah.
Christy is currently a massage therapist in her hometown.
Really?
Yes. It's, it
Look
just
her-
kind of
look her
goes
up.
to show you, like, you get all this spotlight as an Olympic athlete, and then
Let's take a trip. Let's take a trip to was it Sexsmith?
yeah.
And be like, yo, Christy, you the chick that was pregnant while you were curling? You the pregnant curler? I don't want a massage, I just want an autograph.
I see you got 3 kids. Which one's the winner? The other 2, I don't care about them.
Tell me, they're curling, right? They're curling. You started them
Oh,
young.
come on. You like all 3 kids would come out from the other room, but one would just glide in that deep lunge. Mother. So this week's inductee into the Holland Goats is Christy Moore. Christy, hit and run. Thanks you for your service. You and your
I'm sure she'd love to
then
listen
unborn
to this
child.
section. The malformed hand. We'll have to send it to her. Okay, so we got June. We got the 96-year-old croquet player,
June Jury.
and then we got Christy. That's a solid Hall of Goats right there. That is a solid lineup.
Are you? I just have one question, John. Are you patronizing right now? There's only women in the Hall of Goats right now. No men.
Show
Are
me-
you pandering, not patronizing, pandering. That's what I meant to say.
Am I pandering? No. Come on now.
Okay.
I'm looking for phenoms here. I'm not
he
looking
doesn't
for.
see gender. He doesn't see gender. He just goes right for whoever's good.
They both were definitely deserving of Hall of Goats.
Oh,
And,
100%.
and look, June
Don't
was
listen
hot.
to him, June.
June was hot. So let's come on.
The black and white photo from like 1920. Is that what you looked at or something?
Oh,
I was around at the dawn of croquet.
All right.
Okay. Go ahead.
Before we start talking about more hands coming out of the womb, what do we got, Tyler? I know we must have something. We did talk a little bit about betting. Is there more bets? Are there scandals? You got so many different things we could choose from. I'm so curious. What do you got for us?
I figured this week I'd switch it up for you guys a little bit and give you a nice little scandal.
Ooh,
And-
I love a scandal.
This one you're gonna love because it has a catchy name. We're calling it Broomgate.
Broomgate. Oh my God.
Now, Mike just got done telling us how much of like a gentlemanly, good-natured sport curling was, and you're dropping Broomgate in my
We
lap.
need to hear what level this is at. Is this a bunch of 4-year-olds doing it? Or is this Olympic level? We're gonna find out.
Is there a pregnant lady with?
Yeah, is it a pregnant women league? Is that what it is? You have to be pregnant to be in the league?
Tune in to find out. So in 2014, this company, no free ad, so I'm not going to say the company's name, came out with new fabric on their brooms, and essentially, these new brooms were cutting into the ice instead of just removing the debris. So like it's supposed to just move the debris out the way. These were legitimately cutting into the ice. So it's basically allowing teams to just kind of direct exactly where the stone was going to go.
And
kinda
does it
like-
stop it also? Like, will it let it stop pretty much like immediately if they cut into it enough?
Yeah, because it was
Okay.
it was like reaching the end of like, I guess wherever you cut, and it was just like, okay, cool, I'm gonna stop
Okay.
here now. So it's basically they equated it to like basically using a joystick, and controlling the stone like that, which
Wow.
just seems
Wow.
super unfair, right? So the best player in the world at that time actually just came up in John's Hall and Goats segment. Brad Gouchot tried to get these brooms banned and was like, yo, like, you guys got to get rid of these. Like, this is crazy. And they were like, nah, it's fine. We're going to deny your appeal. So he goes, fine, I'll just show you exactly how OP these things really are. And he took a team of 3, not 4, a team of 3 into Canada's top tourney that year and won using these brooms.
Yo, that's a baller move there.
Legitimately was just like, I don't even need a full team if I had these brooms. Trust me, this is cheat code.
I mean, I can see why they call him the Newfoundland Iceman.
Yeah, he's a problem. So he won, and then after that, it basically turned into a full out crisis, like blown crisis. And his like sponsored company actually ended up unveiling a new version of their own broom that had the same type of technology. And now you just have like these 2 teams in different parts of the league just cheating openly because it wasn't cheating. It was just
It was allowed.
Yeah, it was allowed, but it was just not really fair. So eventually everyone agreed that they were going to stop using these new brooms in this Toronto tournament that they all joined until they got to the final match. And the reason that was because the final match was between these 2 teams who had the unfair brooms. They went head to head, and it was basically just like, I got my broom, you got your broom. We're going to see whose illegal but legal broom wins. And the original design, the one that was not Brad Gouchot, won, but it was like a really back and forth match, like a really hotly contested match because they were just basically cheating. So that's a long story short, but they ended up finally banning the new fabric that was cutting into the ice about like a year and a half later, which is crazy because like I don't know why it took them that long. But essentially Broomgate showed that I can cheat and you won't do anything about it, even if I tell you I'm cheating.
That's honorable. They let him know. They
did.
I do have a random question about that though. So like you're saying, it's not removing the debris; it was cutting into it. How does that impact like the next end or whatever? Like,
yeah, I was going to ask, is there like a Zamboni
stuck in there? How come the other team can't just kind of put it into that line? Because you're saying it wasn't removing the debris; it was like etching into the ice. So wouldn't that just stay there for the whole game, the whole match?
I mean, I would guess so, but then if that's the case, like
the other people would just funnel into the same thing, right? Or is it like they were able to kind of cover it up, maybe?
That I'm not sure. I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you and the listeners next week on next week's pod with that answer.
That's fascinating. That's fascinating.
Yeah, but I mean, what else is fascinating is just knowing the listeners want to know what we're drinking. So, what do you guys got, boys?
Pretty boring. I just have water.
Weak.
I have an iced tea. That may or may not have illicit substances in it.
Whoa. Like
it's meth, isn't it? It's
dude. That's why I said illicit substances.
This is not okay that both of us immediately said that. That's a problem.
Jump. It's a gateway drug.
Yeah, my methy Arnold Palmer.
Mine is just a solid Gatorade Glacier Cherry flavor.
Ooh.
Because that's what my son decided to bring me earlier today. Absolutely not. I'd rather just jump off the... Never mind. I won't say that.
You strike me as an aspartame guy.
I'm more of a stevia man myself.
Okay.
Oh, I hear you.
Well, monk fruit?
Yeah. Well, you said, wait, it's from what? Stevia's from what?
No, I was saying monk fruit. Like you could use monk fruit as a sweetener as well. Monk fruit's another one.
It's another all-natural type of...
Yeah.
Never had it, but I'm gonna go try it now.
It's one of the only ones. There's a few that are 1-to-1 with sugar. Like, you know how, like, I think stevia, John can correct me because I feel like he knows this random information as well. I feel like stevia isn't 1-to-1. Like, it's very sweet, so you don't want to put as much. If you're doing like 5 grams of sugar, you don't put 5 grams of stevia. It'd be like
like your Equal, NutraSweet, Splenda. They're all
like super sweet,
concentrated.
So you do like a third of what you would normally do. But monk fruit is the same level. So whatever a recipe shows for sugar, you do the same amount for monk fruit.
Oh, now I need this in my life. I gotta try it.
You're probably better off without it. I don't
I'm
know.
too far
I think
gone.
It's good for you, but who knows? Who knows nowadays?
I'm too far gone. Is what you're trying to tell me. John, how you living life, man? If listeners really care about you, they want to know how's life been treating you, my man.
What did everybody write in letters of concern?
Yeah, we have a separate email for that.
Dude, honestly,
It's flooded. In case you're wondering.
I just started looking up about the surface of the ice and in curling, and it's fascinating. It's actually they have like a mister that shoots out water droplets, and it makes the surface like pebbly. So when you run your broom, it melts them and smooths the ice, so it removes friction, and that's how you shape the.
That's actually
shot.
very interesting, but I'm also way more concerned now because you talk about deflection. How are you feeling? Are you doing okay? Yeah, I learned how they fix the ice up in curling.
All right. Then I'll give you a little taste of my life real quick. So
is it guitar related? Because I see the guitar behind you. I was hoping.
Yeah, that is sitting there with a nice de-waxed shellac on it, ready for a sanding before we get to painting. So my son had his first wrestling match this past weekend.
Ooh, okay.
Hey.
And this little motherfucker got his first pin and did it like the Undertaker from WWF. Dude, he gets on top of this kid and puts both hands on his chest and just shoots his head up. And then you just see, bam! It was awesome.
Oh
That
my
is the
God.
most legendary moment I have ever heard in my entire life. Your son may have peaked. He may have peaked right now.
He did.
Oh, he did, because then he lost like 15-2. So we you know what? We took the win on the first match. Second
Hey, I'll
match,
take that.
you know what?
I'll take that.
But you know what? Lost like a good sport. Went over, shook hands, and was like, "Can we go to the snack bar now?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bud, let's go to the snack bar."
My man.
That's freaking awesome.
We're all coming.
I'll send
to
you the
next
video
match
if you
now.
want to see it. It's great.
Yeah, do it.
Send it right now, please, and thank you. All right, so
It's time.
boys, what are we thinking? It's that time, wonderful time of the episode. It's rate the sport time. So who wants to go first? Coin flip, Mike, John, who you got?
I'll go first.
Yeah, take it away.
Just say it. I don't even need a coin flip. I'm just gonna say it. It can't be the face of the Winter Olympics without being my highest rated sport. I feel like it's got to be up there. I'm gonna go an 8.9. Not in the nines. I'm gonna go 8.9. I gotta leave some room. I freaking love curling, man. I'm really excited for the Olympics. I'm glad they're here. doing it.
8.9.
I'm doing
I
8.9.
think we need to have a pod watch session for curling too.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do
Hey,
that.
Peace. What do you got?
Oof. I'm not gonna lie to you.
4.1.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's high, boys.
Is it? Oh,
It's high, boys. It is a solid 9.1.
oh my God. Okay, so that's definitely your highest.
Curling is
Nice.
by far, in my opinion, the best sport we've covered so far.
Okay, so you agreed with my hot mic then, for sure. Face of
I
the Olympics.
I did, and the commentators are also pretty electric in curling.
That's true. I
Didn't
didn't
talk
even-
about it earlier, but they're pretty electric. It's like darts level. Electric.
But you know what? They span like the golf, because when things are very tense, they can get.
Yeah,
okay,
a lot of dynamic
Sweden is-
range with them.
Yeah,
And then a crazy throw happens. They're like, "Oh my god!"
they did it! They did it!
All right, I mean, we're
What
at
do
a
you got,
9 right
John?
now between the two of us, John. Bring us home. What are we talking here? What are we talking?
I know you're going to give me some
Oh,
guff for it being
no.
a rookie score, but we are going 9.0, baby,
I'll take it though. We're in the
on,
nines.
on
That's
the
it.
Richter scale.
Wow, this is really the highest for sure.
Unprecedented, folks.
Now
Unprecedented.
I feel bad. I
You
went in
hear-
there. I just didn't know if I could give it the nines, but I had to go 8.9. Jeez.
H&R listeners, where were you when you heard the first 9 sport? Mark this
Oh,
down.
Definitely
you know
falling to
what?
their knees in a Walmart right now. That's exactly what's happening.
Well, wherever they are, it's gonna be the place that they are when Tyler so gloriously sinks a jump shot and I pull ahead one more week.
You're already so far ahead. It's not even
It is.
fair.
I am 7-3 against Mike in betting on this.
I haven't
I have
won since bocce.
I have a confession to make, boys.
You lost the ball.
My, no, oh no, ball's right here. Come on, ball don't lie. My lovely wife told me that I need to stop embarrassing her and actually make a shot for once. So
He's definitely
unless
not making it in.
she said, unless we want her to come and shoot for me, I need to get it together.
Hey, yo, season 2.
Yeah, this is pretty. It is embarrassing. Okay,
Let the
I-
lovely
you got your
listeners
good
know
job?
what you're voting for.
it's in.
You guys know? Oh, okay.
Mhm.
3, 2.
It was close. It was close. We both said yes, but
This is
Tyler
insane.
decided to take it away from us because he
Insane.
did a seated office shot. He did a desk pop.
Mister, I gotta be warmed up.
I do. I guarantee you,
Warmed
if I
up
shot
my
one,
ass.
if I shot one over my head right now, it would go in.
Do it.
Hit the ceiling.
Barely
Oh.
made.
Bounce right back at him.
That
He
was so
defied
bad.
physics, people. He defied physics.
Is that what we're
I don't
calling
know.
it?
Yeah, sign us out, Tyler. Just sign us
I don't
out.
even know. I don't
Save
even know if I'm
yourself
gonna
the
talk about this
embarrassment.
anymore.
Just sign us out.
Well, lovely listeners, it's that wonderful time again. Thank you so much for joining us for the first 9 ever in H&R history. Monumental moment. Get off of your knees in Walmart, like Mike just said. But we hope you come back and join us again. Listen to the next episode. But if not, screw you and keep listening. Oh, and this week's quote, my man Bill Clinton. I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Hit and Run podcast. Please be sure to share the podcast with your friends and family and follow us on all social media platforms at HNR Pod. If you want to tell us where we screwed up with darts, or if anyone can please, for the love of God, tell Tyler and I what jarts is, send us an email at hnrpod@gmail.com. That is hnrpod@gmail.com. Thank you again, and as always, screw you, but keep listening.